No. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
Do we have a quorum?
Yes, we have one, he's outside. Hello, Jamie. There he is. I know, but I told him.
Hello, Mark. Hello, Jamie.
Oh, this is gonna be one short meeting.
Yeah. Novella, how do you say novella?
Novella?
Mm-hmm, it's a good one. Reminds me of my mother-in-law.
Heartburn in my throat.
What happened?
I have heartburn in my throat. You know what that means? Is that you?
Yeah.
Do you have to be excused?
No.
Oh,
No. Are we ready to start? We're still here.
He left.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start the city council study session for Tuesday, October 26, 2021 at 6:02. We have no old business. We have no new business. There is no executive meeting. You want to say anything before we adjourn this meeting?
Have you heard anything of because people have been asking me about this, general store over here?
We're in the process of making sure all the paperwork is in order. They probably, their schedule is breaking ground or somewhere breaking ground or something like that. Starting the project, the middle to end of November is the date that they gave us. So it's still a little bit out, but right now we're just making sure all of the um, documents and permits and all of that is already in order. So that's sort of, we haven't heard from them. They'll be contacting us, I think, when they're about ready to start.
Okay, yeah,
But we'll
because-
let you guys know.
Yeah, because people have been asking me now about it, when are they gonna start? And I go, "Heck, I don't know, nobody said anything to me."
Yeah, we have all of their paperwork already, and it's at the planning, at the land use management right now, being looked over on, all of that kind of stuff. So as soon as we get the okay from everybody and everything's done, then they'll be able to start.
How about the farm workers?
That's still,
Nothing either.
in dormant at this right now age. I don't think they'll probably do anything until spring. But I did have a complaint that somebody been staying over there. So our officers,
Yeah, I've seen some people last week or the week before cleaning up, pulling weeds out there.
yeah, I've seen that too. But so we are keeping a little bit of an eye on that area, you know. And if you guys happen to drive by and see somebody over in that old area, make sure that you reach out to somebody so we can get them off of that property.
Yeah, the guy I seen last week was that guy that's living over here on the sidewalk.
Uh-huh.
He's a kid in the early
Yeah.
20s. The one that's living on the sidewalk over here on.
Yeah.
His dad was here last
Right.
last meeting. I seen him over there. Yeah. And I seen that kid over there. I don't know, gathering rocks. He's
Yeah.
gathering rocks, and I talked to his brother-in-law, and he said that he's all burned out, and he thinks that's gold.
Oh.
He had them the other day, all lined up, selling them on the highway.
Oh.
No, I didn't either. Since we're on that, are they gonna reduce the speed limit over by Wheeler? There's been a lot of accidents there.
You know,
Cars pulling up.
I know that there was some talk through the county at one of the meetings that I went to, because that's all county road. And they was talking about lowering that from the bridge this way to 45. I don't know where that is, but I will reach out to them and see where that's at. They asked if the city would have any issue. I told them, well, when that's ready, you know, we can bring it to council and ask council if they have any issue. But really, it's in the county, so it's
Yeah.
completely up to them. But I think that that's a very good idea because, I mean, for us as citizens, it's going to be a little bit harder because we're used to going 55 miles an hour till it hits 35. So it'll be an adjustment for all of us. We'll have to slow to 45. But there is a lot of accidents right there.
Yeah.
And so we need to do something as a whole, as a county and a city. Most of the people having accidents are people from here. So,
I think if they're gonna change the speed limit because of the accidents, their Wheelers needs to fix the entrance and exit in that spot. It's so wide and nobody knows where to go and they go every which way. That's what's causing the accidents.
They have it marked.
Just
But it's not
on,
very good
yeah,
mark.
just on the ground, even they put like
Even I,
They did.
a pillar or something.
No, they had those
yellow.
plastic.
Oh, plastic.
They-
Yeah, maybe it's
the-
something permanent, yeah.
well,
No, but they were permanent in the
They were
ground.
permanent.
They just ran them over.
They ran them over and pulled them out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, that's what they need, something better there, so people can see it better and they go entrance this side, exit this way. They need to put more markings in their parking. If they're gonna reduce the speed limit for everybody, they need to fix their entrance and exit there too.
Yeah.
I was gonna mention about the semis. I thought semis weren't supposed to go on that bridge,
Now they're
the
loaded.
double wide.
I'm not real sure how all that works. I think if they're loaded, they can't go on it. But most of them, if they're not loaded, then they pass the weight limit.
Well, because I've seen 2 trailers. I mean, that's really heavy, 2 trailers, and they're
And
coming.
if you see stuff like that, you should probably call the state.
Yeah, there's
the-
nobody out there
the state
monitoring
patrol.
and there's semis go back and forth there all the time. Yeah, semis go through there all the
I
time.
don't.
And
Yeah,
nobody,
but they're,
there's no
they're,
state
if
or
they're coming
anything
this
on it.
way, they're usually empty.
No, I seen them going that way. I run into them going that way. When I'm coming, I run into them going that way.
I think that that's something that, like, the highway patrol would be the ones that, well, not even that, but just,
DOT,
DOT.
yeah.
Yeah.
They need to be told to watch because they are going through there a lot. Cool.
Is that everything? So we'll keep the rest for the council meeting and we'll go ahead and adjourn this at 6:08.